All right. So let's bring up our next guest. All right. How's it going?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, good. And how old are you?
Me, yeah, I'm 21.
Okay.
My
And
name is Yusuf.
Yusuf, okay, I'm Trust. Good to meet you. What is which God do you believe in?
God of Islam, Allah.
Allah, okay. And what is your best evidence that your God is good?
Now, I'll have to put it in a way where you can understand it, right? First of all, you will have to tell me, do you accept that the good and evil exist in this world? Do you?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic, right? But the good and evil are not human beings, or they're not like a physical creatures that are walking around the world. They are spiritual, right? Yes or no?
No, I don't agree that good and evil are spiritual. I don't believe in spirits. I would
So
say
then,
they're
what
I
for?
would say they're not material, if that's what you mean. I would agree with that.
Fantastic, right?
Okay.
But you cannot see them with your eye, correct?
Correct.
The spirit, you cannot see them with your eye. Fantastic, right? Now, when you say that if somebody commits a crime, right, then that simply means that God allows it, and if God allows it, then God is evil, correct?
That's
That's
assuming that
the
God
point you're
exists,
making.
but let's just assume that God exists for
Fantastic.
a minute. Yeah. So, um,
Uh-huh.
God allows it if somebody commits a crime, and I would
Right.
say if God allows somebody committing a crime, now does your God have the power to stop it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every God pretty much does.
Okay. So then what is the moral principle that justifies allowing suffering that you can stop? Like what makes it good?
We'll get to that, right? But do
No,
you
hold
have any
on.
understanding of
Let's get to it now. Let's answer my question. So, what's the
uh,
moral principle?
the moral principle for what? God allowing for
Yeah,
there
when
to
you
be
have
a
the
bad
power
thing.
to allow preventable suffering, when you have a
Yes,
power to stop,
that is
excuse
the
me,
very purpose.
when you have the power to stop preventable suffering, what makes it good to allow it?
That is the very purpose of we consider Abrahamic religions, right? Consider that humanity came to existence after Adam ate the apple, right? In the garden, right? He ate the apple, the forbidden apple, and
Cool.
that is how humanity came to creation, came to foundation. Humanity was founded, and so they were
Got to
given
stop
the
you right there.
opportunity to
I'm
go to
not hearing
heaven.
an answer to my question. I'm asking for the name of the moral principle. Like for example, like an example of the moral principle is keep your promises, right? That's a moral principle,
Right,
right? So keep your promises. The golden rule. You've heard of the golden rule, right?
right.
Okay, that's a moral principle. So that's what I'm asking for. What's the name of the moral principle that makes it good to allow preventable suffering when you have the power to stop it? I just need the name.
One has to bear his own. One has to bear the consequences of his own action. You cannot put that on God's account. You
Okay.
cannot align that with God,
Okay, got to
because
stop you
everyone
right there.
commits wrongdoing on their own.
Okay, got to stop
You're
you
trying
again.
to align that with
Not
God.
hearing the name of the moral principle.
The define moral principle.
Okay.
Define.
You don't know
Define
what
it.
a moral principle is? All right.
No, I do know it,
Okay.
right?
Well,
But what is your
then
definition for it?
if you know what a moral principle is, sir, then just tell me the moral principle. I
The
don't
moral
I
principle,
don't need to
right?
define it for you. Just tell me what it is.
The principle of morality is that if one has to do moral is something that is like a common sense, like a basic understanding, right? And so if you have the basic understanding of something, right, then if you know something is wrong, then you don't do it, right?
So 2 + 2 is a moral principle? That's a basic understanding.
No, that's a mathematical thing. That's a mathematical
Okay.
question. But I said that it's an intellect. It's to do with the intellect, right?
But-
It's to do with your own intelligence,
Okay.
not a mathematical equation, right?
Okay.
It's a completely different thing, right? Now, you're saying that if you have a moral principle, right, then why is it that then why is it that people do wrongs? It's
No, and that's
because
not what I'm asking. What I'm asking for is what is the moral principle? You haven't told me what it
Moral,
is
moral principles for what?
that makes it good to allow preventable suffering when you have the power to stop it. Because you and I already agreed that God has the power to stop preventable suffering, right? He's got the
Right.
power to stop it. So what makes it? What is a moral principle that makes that good?
By that logic, nothing should exist in the face of earth. There shouldn't be any living soul on the face of earth, whether it's an animal, whether it's a human or anything, because everyone commits a sin. And if every person commits a sin, every living thing that commits a sin has to be gotten rid of, right? Then
Okay.
there shouldn't be any living thing on the face of earth.
Okay.
That's a logical argument. That is blasphemy.
Okay. So what you're saying then is that we don't deserve to be here?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I said the very purpose that we exist on the face of earth is a experiment, right? To
It's an
be able
experiment?
to differentiate the good. In a way, you can call it an experiment, right? To be
Okay.
able to differentiate those who do good go to heaven and those who do bad go to hell.
Differentiate for whom?
Differentiate the two different kind of people.
Yeah.
Good and evil
No.
from
For
one another.
whom? Who's needing the differentiation? Who needs it?
God.
God does.
God is the ultimate.
Well, is God all knowing?
Absolutely.
Okay. So why does he need differentiation then if he already knows?
It's because everyone has been given an equal opportunity on this life. You have two hands, I have two hands. You have two legs, I have two legs. You have a brain, I have a brain, and we're the
certainly.
same people. But not everybody do good things, right? Some people follow certain things, right?
Okay.
Now,
So just a clarifying question then. So does God know, has God always eternally known the people who would do good things and not good things?
absolutely.
Okay, he's
100%,
always known, right? So
faith is controlled by God.
okay, so he's already, yeah, and it says that in your Quran, doesn't it? That actually,
Absolutely.
yeah, so there is no free will. So what's the point of being here if your God
No.
has already known this and your God has already determined this?
You've taken that, you took it out of context completely, right?
I've taken it out of context?
You gave it a,
Do we need to go?
Trajectory.
Okay, so what you're saying?
You gave it a trajectory.
Okay, so what part of it? So when it says that Allah has already predetermined things for us, what am I taking out of context? Oh, and there's the jellyfish. So, all right. So no offense, sir, but the chat has asked that you step down. So jellyfish appears, you got to go. All right. So that was quick. Boy, chat, you weren't wasting any time today, huh? That was that.